Hello and welcome. I'm Mazel. It is Thursday, so I'm going to talk about a miniature. And I decided, because over the last two were Wild West Exodus, I'm going to continue with one major character for all of Wild West Exodus until I've hit all factions. So what have I done? I've done Warrior Nations, I've done the Union, and today it's the Order, and it is the legendary Elita Nura. And what can I say? Right, before I start the review, I'm going to clarify something first. I have not built nor painted this model, so I won't be able to discuss how that goes. But with experience of painting War Cradle models, I often find them quite enjoyable. So it'll probably be a fun build and paint. And as I said in a previous video, their resin is usually so good, any gaps, it's probably on you. Alright? Anyway, let's get on with the review. It is the legendary Elita Inura, I should say. And what can I say about this? This is a fantastic pose. Look at her, look at the anger, look at the strength she's put in her strike. Look how she's running towards it. This is a strike within movement as well. Once we see is lots of movement again. It does, and once again we see the tactical rock actually working for the fluidity rather than against it. War Cradle's really good at doing that, really good at using these rocks to add fluidity and not anchor it down or take it away. And you can see she's got some lovely detail here. I love this weapon here, this big old spike and the writing on the side there. This is such a lovely, look at that face. That is a fantastically angry face. That is a face full of rage. She's put all her power into that strike and it's paid off. Look at the way the dirt and dust goes up into little triangles. That is a very violent strike and it looks like it's moving. It looks fantastic. This is just a lovely model, I've got to say. She has so much fun detail on her as well. You can see the little gap between the boot and the skirt. The detail here is absolutely fantastic. And I just love this scenery here. Look how much it looks, pardon me, it looks like it's moving. It looks like it's actually being hit and struck. It looks almost anime-esque in the way it's being destroyed. It's absolutely brilliant. It's like she's hit that up and within one swift movement she's grabbed it, she stepped on it to continue her movement. Oh, it's just so nice. This is such a lovely model to look at. And no wonder they put up 4 pictures of her. This is a side view, and we can see a bit more of her weapon there. You can see how the axe is striking. That looks, I think this is more movement of the weapon rather than the actual weapon itself. Add that sort of anime part to it. And as you can see, there's little rocks here which have been flung up as well. You can see more of the smaller details, like how this has been cracked to look like it's been thrown up. All this dirt just looks like it's been bashed up and it's been destroyed under her power. This is such a lovely, lovely miniature. I don't think I can gush over this miniature anymore because it's so cool. I think it's really nice. I don't collect the Order personally. And here's the other side view. As you can see, there's more fluidity here. The way the clothes are all nicely, going backwards. There is a little bit of a big angle out on that one. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. It'd be nice if that one was smoothed off a little bit more, to be honest with you. The detail on her sheath here. Look at that, all that little detail. All of this looks so nice. The colours look good. They look good for the Order as well. The golds and the creams and the blues as well. And this is such a gorgeous model. I think this is a different pose from the last one. Or is it the first pose? It's the first pose. This is just a lovely model, and I think this looks really good. And this is definitely a centerpiece model. This model is you build to have in the middle of your army to show it off. You spend more time on this one than any other, because you can see how much time and love that's been poured into it. And I'm not going to talk about the painting because it's a model, but it is well painted, don't get me wrong. But I don't know what else to say. It's just so fluid. I love how War Cradle do their models. They're always nice, and when they do a nice fluid model, one that is very kinetic, it looks kinetic. This stuff looks like it's being thrown up. It looks like it's in movement as we speak. And you got these like a little bit of the pauldrons here. I think these are pauldrons. I don't know, greaves here, I should say. These are pauldrons. These are greaves. Just the way they look, you can see they've been multi-layered there, so it looks like there's going to be lots of movement here. And the way the legs are positioned as well. This is another running position, obviously, and a different running position. Yeah, apparently you can do different running positions. Who knew? The helmet, the little bits of hair out the back there. God, this is, like I said, the best thing about this is just how fluid it is, how kinetic this model is. It looks like she's striking the ground. It looks like the ground is flying up. You can see the power in it. You can see everything moving all at once. And this is just shows you how good a model can be. This is a lovely sculpted model. I love the face. She's so angry. It's so expressive. You know, her head isn't even looking at where she's landed. She's not even looking where she's landed it. She's looking for her next victim. I should say. That's the way she's looking for. She's looking for her next victim. She's already hit once, and now she's going to hit again. She's showing off how powerful she is. God, this is a lovely model. As always, let's look at the rules. Elita Nura. Again, this is a nice bit of artwork. Very similar to the actual model itself, which is always cool. She has 3 weapons, well, 3 attacks, sort of. And is the Astria Stave, which is 2-inch range, minus 2 piercing, and rate of attack is 1. The Vortex Launcher, Special Blast, that one gives you stun, this one gives you lethal. 15-inch range, minus 1 piercing, rate of attack 1. And Thermite Grenades, Brutal, Blast, and Hazardous. 7 inches, minus 3 piercing. This is lethal. This is going to kill almost anyone it hits. And now she has a fire of 7, which means it's probably going to hit on a 3, by the way. So you have a minus 3 piercing, hitting on a 3 is just so beastly. It's fantastic. She has a grit of 6, pardon me, which is a 4+, attack of 6, which is a 4+, so if you're in close combat with the Astria Stave, you're hitting on 6s. She's pretty fast with a quick of 5, but this is an absolutely lovely model. It's got a lovely rule set, and this is one of my favourite. Quick Strike, once per activation. If this unit successfully hits a strike action, so if she scores that 4, 60% chance, she may make a second strike action at the same or different target. So if she ends up killing who she hit that one, they fail their grit check, she can go on to someone else for 1 action point rather than the usual 2, which means it's great for actually doing that. And there's only a second action point, strike as well. Any friendly unit, excluding this unit, within 5 inches of her, this is inspirational, may re-roll a single die in her activation during its activation. This unit may remove Hunkered, which is great, from any friendly units within 10 inches, provided this unit is not in contact with terrain. So basically, this has 2 rules. One, a unit can re-roll a single die if they're within 5 inches, which is fantastic, so like a grit save, or an attack, or anything you'd need. But if they're hunkered within 10 inches, which is pretty much half the board, by the way, they're no longer hunkered, as long as they're not touching terrain. Brilliant. Then you have the Bounding Strike rule, which is good. If this unit wounds an enemy model with a strike action, this unit may be placed up to half its quickness value from its current position, so 2.5 inches away. So it can literally hit and run every time. So it wounds someone, moves away, next turn, wounds someone else, moves away. That is a nice move, and it really shows off her power. This is a powerful character, and it shows off her power so well with her rule set. She's an 18 points, so she's bargain points right. She is. This is an absolute must-take for any Order player. With things like the Attack 6, the Mind 6, and Spite 7, and Grit 6, and things like a -3 piercing with Hazardous, this is a must-take for any Order player. Elita Nura is a fantastic looking model. She has a fantastic rule set. If you're going to do the Order of the All-Shard, this model must be taken, and she again is relatively well priced at £19. Well, you can pretty much say that for most of their models, to be honest with you. They're pretty well priced. And yeah, this really does show off how good she is. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. If you wish to get into Wild West Exodus, the best place to go is Wayland Games, and they're down below. I do get 5% commission, and you get free delivery after £20. So you can order Elite Nura there. As you can see, there's more than 10 in stock, so there's plenty there to order. There is also Forbidden Planet with comics, DVDs, mangas, etc., etc., etc. There's my merchandise, t-shirts, cups, stickers, notebooks, all my artwork on there. My comics, which are, again have my artwork and my writing, all done by hand. Well, okay, they're published, printed, but the art I did was by hand. It's not anything, nothing computer in that. And finally, oh no, it's Skyforge as well. Go give that guy a click, as always, because he's a good friend of mine and he deserves it. And finally, there's Patreon, because business. Bye bye.